Welcome to the swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, will kick it away first. Let's see what he can do with the return. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Florida's offense will get the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll leave it with him. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Abrams. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the shotgun, the inside give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The play action fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Ward. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. Martinez on the carry. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Handoff from the gun. Fakes his man out. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mertz. Coming after it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Badger. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The give to the back. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Looking downfield, it's Mertz. Gets open down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the quarterback is snowed under. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Gators send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground, and didn't give up the outside. Got the sack on the play.
The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. 3-and-out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Abrams. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal flag. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pockets, and it's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air. It's Mertz. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is currently ahead early in this one in DKR. They just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 8 over Kansas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Canes will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Dropping back, it's Mertz. Right down the middle. Picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Hurricanes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll bring it back. It's Abrams. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the play. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop after the catch. He's still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Badger. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. He finds his man. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Back to pass, it's Mertz trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later.
Touchdown, Florida! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they stretched the lead to 13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but
fires into traffic, intercepted. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Gators! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the score.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Horton. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll turn to Martinez. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Canes will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Handoff to the lone back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind,
off he goes! Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a second down play. They'll put the tight end in motion. Running to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big time.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 11 over Kansas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Got the quick pass. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll try the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're trying to get to it.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Mertz. Throwing right. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again. This offensive line has to step up.
The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner will be knocked down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw, it's Ward. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Trying to burn this defensive back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. From the gun, getting some heat. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air, it's Mertz. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. It's complete to the right. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
First down for this offense. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Coming after it. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. Martinez on the carry. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Hurricanes are on the move. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. After the misfire, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, it's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 23 over Kansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Back to pass, it's Ward. Fires it. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Catch in the middle, it's Arroyo. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
Touchdown, Miami.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Miami, 24. Florida, 23.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Finds his man, and they convert. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Gets it out fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking for a man. It's Mertz. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Touchdown, Florida! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They want to throw it. And the sticky fingers makes that 2-point conversion decision a good one. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Pocket starts to collapse. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Here's a throw downfield late. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Back to throw, it's Ward. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive of the game comes up empty. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.